Most of us think of bank fixed deposits as the preferred investment as they are presumed to be safe and convenient. With the increasing inflation and reduced interest rate on these deposits, you may actually end up losing money if you continue this route. But the problem is, most of us are hesitant to switch over to alternative investments that may yield more, as we are not sure if it's okay to take such a risk. Let's see how to overcome that. Welcome to Nana's Learn Better. Use this channel to enrich your knowledge in personal finance to take informed decisions. Do subscribe to the channel if not done already. Before proceeding to discuss the alternative investments for bank fixed deposits, let's first understand how you may be losing money at present on these deposits. We all know that the highest interest you may get currently from a bank fixed deposit is around 7%. With the retail inflation also about 7% as of October 2022, the real rate of return from a bank deposit is actually zero. In fact, you may end up with a negative return if you factor in for the personal income tax. For example, if you are in 20% income tax bracket, if you are getting an interest of 7% on a bank deposit, your post-tax return would be 5.6% and the real return would be minus 1.4% after adjusting for the 7% inflation. That is, if you invest rupees 10,000 for a year, what you would get at the end of the year would only be rupees 9,860 in real value terms. So, you are not earning anything from the bank fixed deposit, but actually eroding your principal. If the interest were to fall further and the inflation were to increase, then you may end up losing more money in a bank fixed deposit. One thing is for sure, you may not get the returns that you were once getting some 10 years back on these bank fixed deposits. Still, one would argue that these bank fixed deposits are safe, 100% guaranteed as these are from the banks. But in reality, you have an element of risk here as well. Do you know that your bank fixed deposit in a commercial bank is guaranteed to a maximum of rupees 5 lakhs only from DICGC, that is Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation, in an eventuality when the bank goes bust. So, if you have invested rupees 10 lakhs in a bank fixed deposit, for example, you will get back only rupees 5 lakhs if the bank goes bankrupt. Hence, it is important that you look for alternative investments to bank fixed deposit. One such opportunity is to invest in company fixed deposits, also known as corporate fixed deposits. Here, you may get slightly more return than a bank fixed deposit. But the moment we talk about investing in company fixed deposit, the immediate response is, would that not be riskier than a bank fixed deposit? Yes, of course, but it is not as risky as you believe, provided you do the homework and go for reputed companies that have good rating, at least FAAA of CRISIL rating or MAA of ICRA rating. This means that these companies are stable and have a good track record of repaying the principal and interest in time. There are at least a handful of companies with such track record whose fixed deposit would fetch you more yield and are less risky. Then, to be cautious, you may distribute your investment to more than one company's fixed deposits as a way of diversification. There is another opportunity which is much more rewarding than that of investing in company fixed deposits if you are okay to take slightly more risk. Remember, risk and reward are positively correlated. We are not talking about investing in equity shares, but in mutual funds which are a lot safer than direct equity investment. There are several mutual fund schemes that are available as investment options as alternatives to bank fixed deposits. These schemes enable you to diversify enough across different asset classes like debt, gold and equity. Besides earning better returns, the other advantage with a mutual fund investing is that you can align the investment horizon with that of your investment objectives, not necessarily to end in 10 years, as in the case of most of the bank fixed deposits, unless you reinvest that again. But the disadvantage is that When you renew, you will get only the prevailing interest and not the originally contracted one in a bank fixed deposit. Since we are talking about investment alternatives to bank fixed deposits, I would recommend that you go in for debt mutual fund schemes with good performance history. Select a couple of mutual fund companies and invest in these debt schemes so that you get the expected return with good diversification. Now, you could ask if these mutual fund investments are 100% safe. There is nothing 100% safe in the real sense. Yes, investing in mutual fund schemes are riskier than bank fixed deposits, but looking at the returns, the risk is justifiable. And remember, we are investing in debt mutual fund schemes that are relatively safe compared to the equity schemes, as these funds invest in bonds and government securities. Honestly, do you have a choice with the falling interest rates? You would actually be better off investing in mutual funds than investing in bank fixed deposits, thereby eroding your principal with every increase in the inflation. This is all about why you should not invest in bank fixed deposits. If you have not still subscribed to this channel, please do so to receive all my videos in time. See you in another video. Till then, this is Narayanan Viraya from the channel Nana's Learn Better.